This video here, I'm gonna do like a Facebook Marketplace 2024 rant, right? So Facebook Marketplace, I've been using this app since really 7 years now. So 7, 8 years, like I've been using this app. I sell like older games on it, books, comic books, sometimes furniture, clothing, and yeah. So over the years, Facebook Marketplace, I have been using more and more, and like I've been noticing problems with it recently. Lots of problems, and yeah. So like, share, subscribe. This is gonna be like a different type of video. I did like a Facebook Marketplace rant 4 years ago, but like I'm doing one here now, like some sort of update. Number one reason is unreliable people. So people are very unreliable, like on a marketplace. Buyers and sellers, people don't respond. They're too slow to respond, or sometimes people don't show up, like on a meet. Like let's say, like if you wanna, if you and somebody agree to meet somewhere, and the person doesn't show up or doesn't even respond, and yeah, so there's a lot of problems there with that. Sometimes too, people they take forever to respond, forever, weeks, and sometimes months, right? I usually delete any, like if somebody takes more than, let's say 2 days to get back to me, I usually, I delete that person's contact. And yeah, how hard is it to get back to somebody, right? And like everybody now is on their phones. Everybody has a smartphone. Like all it takes is just literally 1 minute to, respond to somebody. And yeah, so unreliable people, and sometimes buyers, it goes for buyers. Sometimes though, the city that where I live in, right, some items aren't available, and I'll sometimes ask somebody to ship, or in another city, ask somebody to ship something to me, and but the person never responds. So yeah, it goes back to the response times from people, unreliable, and yeah. Fake accounts as well. Fake accounts, it goes into fake accounts. Fake accounts have been, so people will mimic to be somebody, or actually a fake like an account. And this actually gets in the way like of the selling buying process, because sometimes though you never know who is real and who is fake. And yeah, so lots of fake, accounts, people asking for things, but they have no, they are literally just created like an account, right? Like in the last week or so, or fake, and they never respond. There's no information on them, nothing. But they'll ask for something. They'll say, "Is this still available?" But they'll never, reply back. I tell them, say, "Yes, it is available," but they'll never reply back or nothing. So yeah, fake accounts, lots of fake accounts out there, and I really feel like Facebook has to crack down like on the crazy amounts of fake accounts out there. The amount, especially since the pandemic, has been crazy. Too many fake accounts out there. Another one is sometimes though there is these strict, silly limitations like on the Facebook Marketplace. I posted a sweater. It was Tommy Hilfiger, the American brand or whatever. I posted like a sweater. For some reason though, the sweater was deemed as inappropriate, or I went against the company laws. I'm like saying, this is crazy. This is insane. It's literally just a sweater, a hoodie. I'm like saying, this is insane. Like, oh my God, this is ridiculous. So I was, literally, I was literally losing my mind. I was, going crazy. And it's like saying, what the hell is this? What the fuck is this? I didn't do anything wrong. And yeah, so sometimes I think because the sweater was like a brand name, was like some sort of a brand name sweater. But people post brand stuff all the time. You can see here, right? Like people post brand stuff all the time. And yeah, but it's crazy. It's really crazy, and it's really sad. And yeah, but yeah, sometimes though the strict restrictions, they can happen to you. And yeah, usually though, like if you post an item and if it gets delisted, or goes against the company rule or whatever, just I delete that item as soon as possible, because they will threaten to take you off marketplace. And yeah, but it's really silly. And yeah, now other things too are the rating system. With the rating system, there isn't a fully reliable rating systems, right? Sometimes though there is a glitches. So there's this lady, I tried to talk to her, right? I text her for this one item I really wanted. she talked to me. She was about to ship it, but she never shipped it. She never shipped it, and she never responded for like a month. And then it said I was eligible to give her, like some sort of rating, but the rating never went through. The rating for some reason never went through. And I'm like saying, this is insane. This is insane. I kept on re-rating it, trying to give her like a 1 star because a non-response is, I can take that seriously. But, the rating system itself isn't really reliable. There's other times too, like where, you can't really rate buyers. That's mostly sellers. So, rating sellers, you can only rate sellers. You can, how do you call it again? Report buyers. Unreliable buyers are buyers that never respond, or disrespectful buyers, but you can't rate buyers, right? And so lots of things there. Sometimes too, there's regular things that you have to deal with. Low ballers, so people that give you very low offers. As of recent, due to the economy, there's lots of that. There is lots of that now. And low ballers, some people offer. Like I was selling a game. This was on Akajiji. Somebody literally offered me $2 for like a $20 game, a $25 game. I was saying, are you crazy? And sometimes though, some people don't even want to spend $10 like on a game. So, or let's say like if it's like some sort of sweater, people don't even want to spend $15 like on a sweater. So yeah, at the market, this actually tightens, at the market, it makes it harder to sell, much harder at the sell. And but those things though, it's gonna, come up, right? Low ballers, other things too, location differences, and a last minute. I hate last minute responses, right? So somebody like will literally change your mind last minute and not show up while you're stuck at you're still at the a meetup, the meetup location, and other things too, like in the game marketplace too, where like it's best to don't ever meet somebody like on a short notice, right? Like on a short notice, because you gotta literally, if you're doing like a public meetup, do not meet somebody like on some sort of a short notice. You're gonna be late. You're gonna be, all over at the place, and it happened to me before where I was selling like a comic book, a $25 comic book, a graphic novel, and I was gonna meet the guy at this a restaurant, but I couldn't find the graphic novel, and I was like, okay, where is it? And then it was in this bookshelf stack like in my area, but I couldn't find it. And so never meet anybody like on some sort of fast notice. Sometimes buyers will show up earlier, or the person you're meeting will show up super earlier than expected. So but always keep that in mind. The algorithm sometimes is too slow. It is too slow to, it depends on what you're selling. Certain items will sell quicker. Furniture, chairs, for example, baby items, tools, and, all sorts of things, equipment items. Certain items sell quicker, right? But sometimes though, like I post something and then you don't see the results right away. Why am I only getting 3 listing views or 5 listing views that is never going up? And but that's something that's out of your, but you gotta do the best with the picture, the description, tags, all that. And but sometimes though, the algorithm is gonna be the algorithm, and there is ways to help you, but sometimes though there is no way around it. And so again, a lack of results that leads to lack of sales. And I heard it is best to post listings often, right? If you have things like you want to sell, but that's going to come up, right? Listing, the algorithm being too slow and your items not getting enough views. And so again, Facebook Marketplace 2024 rant. Like, subscribe, right? A different type of video. Thanks for watching. Right, I'm gonna do a top 50 games of all time. Right, and